I'm just being lazy.
Coach, thanks.
Hey, Cliphawk, you see the rules, right? Both of y'all see the rules, right? The new rules.
They in the what's called?
They're in the calendar. The calendar,
Nothing
yeah.
like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New York Giants and the Baltimore Ravens. Here's the kicker, Aldrich Rosas, ready to get us going. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
All right, I glance through.
King off the play fake. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
Who on King?
He threw a pick already?
Jump hard.
Yeah, and you gonna start listening to me.
Trying to let you know that they're gonna be aggressive right out of the gate. That one hung up just a little bit too long. He made a nice play on the ball defensively and was able to pick it off.
On first down, Newman. He's going to go up top for the... And he's got it for a giant touchdown. Travis Kelce, 27 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
But that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go. Still reeling the fact that the ball got turned over.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Not the start that they were hoping for. The interception on the first play of the game. It leads to 6 points the other way. How do you rebound from here?
Yeah, a little bit of humor. Got to laugh that one off, and not the ha-ha. That was very funny, but kind of like, can you believe that just happened? Let's go out and play now. Let's just start over. A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Switch. Kill. Turn it up. Kill. Turn it.
Now a handoff here to his running back. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
All right, Brad, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
All right, let's go.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Who you listening to, Con?
OBN.
I thought that was juice for it.
A run there on first down and a pretty good one of 5 yards, so make it 2nd and 5.
That song might be alright. You can sing me that song.
On the defensive side, Lorenzo Carter.
Despite the blitz, he's still able to put up a nice solid game. The disadvantage of blitzing.
Ask Cliphawk, do he listen to OBNJ?
Do I listen to who?
OBNJ.
Run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
I don't know who that is.
Exactly.
Cause I'm not from, he's not from Louisiana, bro.
And now he'll tuck it and run. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, Most of the time when you design a play, you're
Just
expecting
saw my
to
shoulder like the NFL.
when you run him on short gains, your risk reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
Fuck. I'm not mean to do that.
Hard count might have got him. This might be a first down. 3-5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
Bro, my nerves getting bad, bro.
So forget the 3 and out. The penalty makes this 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. He's got the first down and more inside.
Travis Etienne. Travis Etienne, I'm telling y'all.
At the 18.
What happened to the other nigga?
Gain of 34.
He back
The offensive line there, that was a thing of beauty to watch them block.
I love how you give a little appreciation for those big guys up front, and well-deserved. But how about the execution behind them? You can see the hours of practice that have gone into it.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Give the sack to Blake Martinez. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Let it well as picked. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. 2nd interception.
What you gonna do when you gotta feed your
And
family?
you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates are going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. To throw on 2nd down. Newman.
Give me the shit.
Ow,
Traffic
bro.
and it's intercepted. Picked off by Obi Melifonwu. And they have the football and will set up shop at the
right over his
33-yard line. That's not one that he's going to want to remember, but he had to get it out of the way at some point. His first career interception.
And if he's the guy that they think he is, he's not laughing it off, but he's also not going to let it affect him as the game proceeds. He's going to go back out there, still be the same confident kid, the reason that they drafted him, and go out and play.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Going to give this time to the tailback.
Good run.
He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there with his first career touchdown in his first career game. As his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Tucker with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback.
My mom. Love you. Oh, that mama. Oh, that mama. Oh, you just made my hair stick up. Where EJ at? He on that game?
My bad.
Okay.
It comes out to the 25-yard line.
Right. Stop. No. Okay, well. You should have watched it before you put it in.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right?
Let's go! Let's go, because that shit should have been in the back. That nigga should have been tackled.
It balances it out. And we know that's
bounced
not really
off 4
true, right?
niggas.
Because the
Like,
interception,
3.
that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Newman, complete. Smith has it. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down. And boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his immeasurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes out.
Go, TJ!
He goes down. TJ Watt causes the disruption. He gets the sack.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on run downs. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
King now, off play action. Flush to his right. Now he'll let it go deep right. And that's caught.
Press square to swat, not dive, bro. Like, what's wrong with
that
that?
time for the Ravens. 42 yards. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Here's King. From the gun, he'll throw. And he's
Bro, I don't get no pass protection. I got 80 plus line.
The 39-yard line. Kyler Fackrell in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Looking to throw. King. He'll take his shot for the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown.
Tony.
I don't understand what
In
the
for
fuck
the
that is.
score. And the Ravens have taken the lead. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get over.
Right here.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever. There
How
it
long
results
is
in a
it gonna be?
touchdown. This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
Hey. Oh, no.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
What?
Alright, bet.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. They'll start out on the ground at Saquon Barkley. It'll be a gain of 3, and it also takes us to the end of the first quarter play.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
7 yards there and a first down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. The toss out to Barkley.
Let's go!
He still has yet to get on track in this first half.
That's why
They're
you
gonna
the best
stop him
safety in the
behind
league,
line.
man.
The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
No cap, I'm ready to lay this shit.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. Only a yard on the gain there, and that'll set up 3rd and 13.
Well, he has hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much.
Right there, 54, right there, 54 miles.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Newman, he's going deep for Brown.
Let's go!
It's intercepted. Picked off at the 14.
My niggas on demon time this year.
There as his guys will get the football back.
Fucking Noah, man.
Offense at the line, set to get going. Now their last 2 drives, both ending in touchdowns. It's got them this 14-7 lead.
And it looks to me, and I think you're probably seeing the exact same thing, they're in an ideal spot now to create some separation. The way that they're functioning on offense now, they can create a pretty good gap. Allows their defense to play with a little more verve and confidence.
That big article in the paper this morning about them stringing possessions together for consecutive touchdowns. Well, right here, they're trying to make it 3 in a row. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll lose yardage on this one back to the 13. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. He's going to go for a big play downfield. He's got a man, complete. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards.
Now that one hurts defensively. They force them into 3rd and long, had the advantage, yet they give up the big play right there.
Yeah, their offense was already warming up on the sideline, ready to come out. So much for that 3 and out. Back to throw. King. This will be caught by Brown. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Here's 2nd and 8.
Wow.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted.
See, that late this shit. That late, I'm taking it off. I'm taking it off.
Touchdown, Giants.
It's ridiculous. Horrible.
Ah, yes, the old tip drill works to perfection there.
You're bringing back great memories. Used to love that drill. And a lot of times in practice, you work on it not just one tip, but multiple tips, just in case the ball stays in the air for a while. To have an awareness and the ability to go up and grab it, and then you want to get some blocking support and end up in the opposite end zone.
In that tip drill, what do you yell?
For us, it was Oski. Okay, Oski was an interceptor.
Different teams.
Different teams have different ways of doing it. I've heard bingo, jackpot. The worst I ever heard, though, was Frankenstein. You don't want it to be a
too many syllables.
You want to get it right down and go. Oski is really the preferred word.
Oski. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They'll run it now out of the gun. Looks up past the 45 before being tackled. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first. He's making quite a splash here in his NFL debut.
Well, he was advertised as being NFL ready, and both you and I tend to arch an eyebrow a little bit when we first hear that, but I think that they were right about this one.
And an alley to run. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one 28 yards on the ground.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
So the drive takes them into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 24. They'll run now with Brown. Brown with the stick skills. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 2nd down now, it's Brown. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
You can't block me. You can't block me.
Looking to throw. King. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
You don't want no problem with me.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. His throw caught at about the 5. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 on the 1st down play. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. Now a handoff looking right. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a pickup of 3, but still a little work to do on 3rd and goal. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop. Ball right around the 5 here, brings up 3rd.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick, throwing it, running it, it won't be easy.
This will be play number 8 on the drive. It's 3rd and goal. Flushed out right. This will be caught just inside the 10. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. A little risky there when you roll out of that pocket right like he did. You complete the pass, but you don't get anything out of it.
But how many times have we seen when a quarterback exits out of the pocket, doesn't matter whether they go left or right, the defense loses its leverage, right? There's a little chaos back there, and receivers come open. Great discipline on that play. They didn't let that happen and held it to no gain.
They'll get neither the touchdown nor the 1st down, and the Giants are going to get the football back. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The former 1st-round pick Marlon Humphrey there to get a hand on it.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
What's the score with it?
I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some points on the board.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Newman.
Are you kidding me, bro?
For the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 25.
Let's fucking go.
Touchdown, Baltimore. So that's now 3 first-half interceptions, and that last one even costlier as it's returned for 6 points. So as a quarterback, how do you regain your
Justin Tucker, bro,
you never show
he should
much
have that
of
slow
sweat.
field
Still
goal.
act like you're the guy that you've thrown 6 touchdown passes, not 3 interceptions. But he's human. He's got to face up to his teammates. He's got to own up to that. See if he can brace up and also not look over his shoulder and see his backup starting to warm up. It's going to be a tough one for him.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Inside of a minute left in the half, does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down.
Anytime the offense shows what they call a shot play or a chunk play where they're trying to get big yardage, sometimes people just call it gadget plays, and you hold it to a gain that we just saw there, you feel pretty good about yourself as a defense.
Back to throw. Newman. That's complete to Slayton.
Oh,
10
no,
yards
it's
on the
not.
pickup there, and it'll be second down.
He had a few picks, man. That's it.
I'm gonna put him in my slot corner and put
The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on third.
Oh, you got him?
Yeah.
Oh. I'm gonna do my nigga carry. I'm gonna do my nigga carry Vincent up. I said I'm gonna do my nigga carry Vincent up.
A final shot before break. Newman. Looking for Kelsey on the deep ball. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty. And it's fourth down. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach,
that's why, because it was a
week
screen.
one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
Nah, that's a good answer.
Pretty good return here. He'll be
because
stopped
even
shy
if
of the
you get sacked, you can
25
still
to
get the ball at your
24-yard line.
I know you get out your hand, but they
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
But it most of the time it don't throw it deep. It just throw it like he like throw it down.
When a game is within striking
This
distance.
nigga got in my way, bro. That's touchdown.
Typically, what they're doing
What's
is
good, Jim?
emphasizing the things that went well in the
Good,
first
Joe.
half and wanting more of that.
As it
Sure,
works to
you
the
got to
party,
go over some of the
sometimes,
errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
When you spend your first-round pick on a pass
let
rusher,
him know ahead
you're
of time.
absolutely
It's a lot of
counting on him
competition.
to be an impact player. And there you go. Right away, he gets to the quarterback.
And guess what? Likely the first of many that we're going to see from that young man. Throwing on third and long. Newman. He gets
Bro,
it to
and I knew. Bro, I swear to God, I knew you was
First down, Giants on a pickup of 14.
But we're used to seeing the guy that you consider the number one receiver double covered. But how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a first down.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right?
No doubt about that at all. And you know something? I think we'll hear about that from him soon.
I'm trying to play around, so we gotta get
He'll
it
let it
easy.
go deep, right sideline. And that is incomplete.
Yeah, he talking about
Took
he
a
hanging
shot
up.
there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. He was trying to go back to Hollywood there, but it's going to be second down. Here's second and 10 now from the 35. Second and 10.
That's my fucking fault. I should not have done
For
that.
the fourth time today.
Man, that's 4
He's
interceptions.
picked off near his own 48. Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game, go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity.
Jimmy.
The opening play of the drive
Yo.
goes backwards.
I
Now
told
they'll
him
come
I
up
sent
on second and 12.
You say what?
Tell him I'll send him an invite.
All right.
Oh my
And some room
god.
to work.
Bro, there's no fucking way. Bro, that nigga is...
He on right now.
Gain there of
Hollywood.
21
Yeah.
yards.
He should be. I'm texting him right now.
Protect this lead. Give it to the backs, but a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Try to send him the group meet link, see if he'd be able to join.
Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
Nick, I
Here we
see.
go. Let's bring it. Let's go.
Now this time he'll look to throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. It's an 8-yard pickup, and that'll bring up second down. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense. You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Give the sack to Lorenzo Carter. And it's never good to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field, down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. But you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation.
And he's going to go down again.
Hollywood.
Dexter Lawrence. He's the one that drops him this go-around, and that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks. First and second down were a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's 3rd and 18. They need something big. To throw is King. Off the play fake. And the throw going to be incomplete.
You hear the
Why you do me like that, son?
I don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. So chalk that down as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
Fielded about a yard deep. Then he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit
Let's
more
go, TJ.
cautious
Good
when
play,
you start that
TJ.
next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. 2nd and 14. Got a man. It's Brown.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Newman.
That was
Okay,
nice
good
to him, bro.
Another interception.
I'm doing terrible. That's stupid. That was
And
stupid.
he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard
I gotta get all my
line.
rest out this game. This is
That
terrible.
time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception. They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now King looking to throw on 2nd down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
He getting killed. The other
5 in
one,
the secondary now for the Giants here on 3rd. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. King, off play action. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Hey, bro, I know you
Off
seen
at the
this
22.
This
And
nigga
the
can't throw
40-yard
that
line, that's where the
pass.
return stops. 3rd and
That
long
been
that time.
clean
He's trying to
directly
make
in front
something
of him.
happen,
Like,
but
you
a little
supposed to be
too risky.
doing.
Well, the field tilted on him, and what I mean by that is what you said.
Stupid ass nigga, bro. You on the bench. I don't get it.
Pick up the first down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Back to throw. Newman.
This nigga dropped it.
And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Giants with possession of the football but needing points as we start quarter number 4. To throw on third down. Newman.
Another drop, bro.
Incomplete.
I can't go for that.
Bright side to that incompletion.
I can.
It wasn't an interception.
Yeah, ain't no 4 down rule.
You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Looking to throw. Newman. And no! It's incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Strip.
Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here, not done in the 4th. He's going deep for Brown. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence.
Bro, come on this game, bro.
Interception.
I swear to God.
And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line.
Like, literally, I ain't never seen so many people drop the ball.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
On second down, it's Brown.
Bro, this nigga is
That's a 6-yard pickup to get him back to the original line of scrimmage with third down coming up.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling. So they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. He sets to fire deep. That's going to be caught. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. Making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown in his NFL debut. As the Ravens push further out in front. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good. And they add on to their 4th-quarter lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They begin with a run by Barkley. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. Another carry, same story. 4th quarter, and he is in red numbers right now with a running game.
Hard to believe because you figure at some point you break off a run. But in this case, what we're seeing is just pure domination by the defense. I think it started with the scouting report. They got into what they were doing offensively, into their mindset, and now they're beating them to the punch on every snap.
Back to throw. Newman.
Boy, they didn't let me get on.
And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Well, that'll get them to first down as they get 9 yards out of that quick slant. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. They will come up on a 1st and 5 following the encroachment penalty. From the gun, Newman. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Frank Clark. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. So after the sack here, 2nd and 14. Looking to throw. Newman. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he? And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off. Throwing on 3rd and long. Newman. And it's complete to Kelsey. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 40. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Newman. Eluding the pressure. And a big loss here as he's taken down. T.J. Watt able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Back to throw. Newman. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked. Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost. Well, a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target. Incomplete. Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game. And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. He's going deep for Brown. Got a man, it's caught at the
What? Good catch. Good catch.
Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively, all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. No, bottled up. Oh, it's out, it's loose, and it's picked up by the Ravens. He's at the 50, 30, 20, 10, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. So this defense clicking early in the year, week 1, the return for a touchdown. The organization made a concerted effort in the offseason to improve this defense. I have to say they like the early returns. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear them.
Who is that, French Flat?
All the way up here, they were adamant. You've got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope. Yeah, it's easy for me to laugh sitting up here, but you're exactly right. If we were down there, that message would have been received a whole different way. Because turnovers, they've been a big problem for them. Got to take care of the football. Got to hold on to it.
Right there, 54, right there, 54 Mike.
To throw on 2nd down, Newman.
Fucking TJ.
Throws there, incomplete. We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it. One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone.
And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. Oh, and this turns into a mess as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. It give it and it take it away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times.
I wasn't able to get back on my...
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. Over the middle, it's complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. The Raven passing game getting in sync, another 1st down. King now, operating from the gun. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there, because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open just a split second too late on the release. This is Brown on the carry. And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. I think all teams probably like seeing that schedule for the first time, looking at week 1. Oh, good, we're at home. This is why you want to be home in week 1. They're looking sharp.
And I agree with you totally. That's what you want. But there carries a little extra pressure with that as well, because you and I both know protecting the home field, winning your home games is paramount in this league. So you go into it, yeah, we want it, but now you actually have to go out and prove it.
Yeah, 2 sides to that coin, and looking like they're going to protect it here in this one. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come. So for the Ravens, it's a fantastic start as they roll to a blowout victory here in the season opener. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Giants, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.